Yeah. Okay, bye.
Hello, I'm Brett Twiggs, sales engineer at StorageCraft. With this StorageCraft Tech Tip, let's look at how easy it is to recover from a down server with the StorageCraft Virtual Boot technology. First, let's take a look at our file server. We're running in a normal file server environment. Everybody is saving information on our file server. There's some data from Allison that she's put out there. And as we go about the morning, all of a sudden, our file server crashes. When a file server crashes, what do you do next? Especially if it's something that's going to take a day to get put back together. How do you keep the business up and running? With the StorageCraft Virtual Boot technology, I can quickly take one of my backup images and spin that up into a VM and keep my business running. First, what I would want to do is browse out to where I'm keeping my backup images. I'll browse to the latest backup image and then right-click and say Virtual Boot. Virtual Boot will allow you to spin up an Oracle VirtualBox session and then use our backup images as if they're your virtual disk by way of the connector that we've created. This allows you to bring your file server up in a matter of minutes without having to restore the data. I'll click on Next. There's the image that my backup image I'm loading. I'll go in and select the platform that we're using, which is a Windows 2008 R2 system. I'll put a unique name for the VM that we're creating and then the amount of RAM that I want to allocate to this VM. Now I'll go ahead and say Next. At this point, we can see that the hardware independent restore is going through and stripping out all the critical drivers like storage and chipset from the old platform that just crashed and putting in the storage and chipset drivers and all those critical drivers that are needed for this new Oracle VirtualBox platform. This will allow me to seamlessly come up without any problems or blue screens. At this point, the only two things I would need to do as my file server comes up is change it from a NATed mode to a bridge mode. We put it into a NATed mode to protect your production environment. We want to make sure that it doesn't go onto your production network until you're ready. So I would first go down here and right-click on my network adapters and go in and change this to a bridge mode. Once my file server is up, I can go in and make sure it has the actual static IP address that it needs so that everybody can connect to it. At that point, I'm up and running, my business can continue, and I can work on the real problem off to the side while everybody's still continuing their work. It's that easy.